Hello, today we're going to cover 3 free airdrops. Free because all the activities on testnet and you don't have to allocate any funds to do them. They are all promising projects and you can farm them now. Today is 7th of March 2024. As you can see, the first project is Hana, and currently we have the Hana Gateway, which is on testnet, which is their solution to centralized exchange compared to centralized exchange, where we have KYC and you have to, upload your documents, white label your addresses and put your information out and make photos of yourself, etc., etc. Everything that's KYC related, compared to Hana, which are offering peer-to-peer solution, and you can pretty much interact with cryptocurrencies without going throughout KYC, and that's their solution to privacy. So you can remain private and still interact with cryptocurrencies. The next project which we're going to cover is called Enki. We have talked about this one. It was part of the Metis airdrop farm. I think it was phase 2. We have done this one, but during the Metis airdrop farm it was quite laggy. There was a lot of errors, etc., etc. So we'll see if we'll still have some problems interacting with this project today. So basically here you're going to be farming 2 airdrops at the same time. And the last project which we are going to cover is Parallel. It's an omni-chain L2 that unifies liquidity from any chain into one place. The L2 that pays for your gas, all of it, as you can see their statement here. Quite of an interesting project. They got around 30 millions as far as I remember. They will be doing an airdrop and we can do some testnet activities here, so we'll cover it today together. Hello, my name is TraderTix. In this channel I talk about crypto and I'm trying to remain with common sense, which hopefully makes the difference between my channel and majority of the channels out there. Therefore, if you like my content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and next week probably I'm gonna be launching my Discord server, so you can look for that as well, and I'm gonna make a major announcement, so yeah, stay tuned. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. Let's start with Hana and the testnet activities there. As always, all the steps plus all important links which are part of this video are going to be posted in the description of the video, so you can check them out there. Once you use the first link, which is gateway.hana.network, you're going to be asked to create an account using your Google account. I did so. I create a password, and this is the first page which you're going to see afterwards. After that, we're gonna go to the transfer page and we're gonna transfer our 5 Hana to any address, which we're going to do right now. Then we're gonna move to the next step. We're gonna move to the exchange here, and we can sell part of our BTC here for Waze money. Transaction confirmed, and of course we have the message wait for our mainnet. We can close this here, and currently that's everything we can do here. As far as I have checked almost everything. Yeah, this is everything we can do here, but since this is very early, they'll probably unlock more functionalities. A little bit of a note here: when you're farming testnet and you're doing testnet, performing testnet activities, the name of the game is always spam. What I usually do is I gather 5-6 different projects which I'm farming on testnet. I make a bookmark and I perform a rotation. For example, every third day I go back to those projects and I do the testnet activities there. The idea and my understanding is that I want my address to do more activity compared to other addresses, so I can gather more points for the potential or confirmed airdrop depending on the project. So that's what I do, and it works pretty well for the past 6 months. So that's what I'm suggesting, that it's a good strategy for you as well. So in this case, you can gather all those 3 projects, make a bookmark, do the activities today, and then wait 2-3 days, come back, do the activities again, then every 3 days until the testnet phase is finished. Moving on, we're gonna cover Enki now. I don't see myself having any Metis, despite the fact that I did have during the Metis phase. So let's go over the steps and see how we're gonna acquire Metis now. So first step, let's use the faucet so we can acquire some Metis here. You already got the token only once for each address. Okay, now I have Metis. Why I don't see them here? Maybe I have to refresh the page. Maybe I was on the wrong network. Give me a second, because I do remember. Okay, so this is actually, it keeps your Metis from the Metis airdrop farming part. So if you have farmed metis with me, you should have a metis already. If not, there is a link in the description and you can go put your address and drip some, and you'll get some metis. Instead doing the faucet, we're going to proceed with the next step, which is the mint. Now, as I said, during the metis airdrop phase, I have tried to do that and it was having a lot of errors. So let's see what kind of experience we're gonna get now. I have done it once, I believe, with this address, and once with because I farmed with two addresses, and once or twice with other address, but I was struggling with it. Let's see what the experience is gonna be today. Okay, the transaction was pretty smooth. Now we're gonna move to the next step, which is the staking. Okay, what I did here is I actually mint and stake, so I'm gonna perform another mint. You can mint and stake and pretty much do the both steps with one action, or do them separately, and probably doing them separately is better because you're going to interact twice. So I'm performing the first step again here so I can acquire some metis, and then we're gonna go to the next step. I'm gonna refresh this page real quick here. Now we're gonna scroll up, we're gonna go to the staking page, and we're gonna stake our, we can do like, we're gonna leave a little bit, and then we're gonna perform the stake. And you can do all those actions with one step, or you can do them with two steps. I think that doing them with two steps, which is a little bit more time consuming, is better, but it's your decision. Again, here the name of the game is going to be spam. So every 3 days you can come and do some actions. So the actions are: use the faucet, commit some metis, and then stake it, and you can do some swaps as well if you want, if you like. And here you have also rewards page, and let's see what's dashboard is not active yet. So okay, we're done with the actions here. We have some quests here. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. I haven't done them yet, honestly, and I see the campaign ends in 9 hours, so I'm gonna do them, but depending on when you're watching the video, maybe you might miss this one. So log in, but don't worry, those campaigns usually they give some additional points, but since they're super easy to do, they usually don't have very high weight in the airdrop campaign. At least that's what I'm seeing for the past 6 months from all campaigns, social campaigns, and Web3 campaigns I have done, and I have done pretty much almost everything. So socials, learn, this is the quiz, testnet participation, flash quest, and flash quest number 2. Let's do the quiz. Let's do the quest here. The first answer is C. Second answer is a D. Third answer is D. Fourth answer is B. And the last answer is B. Submit and you are ready. And the rest are pretty simple. For example, testnet participation, if you start this one, it's gonna ask you to do the mint, do the stake, etc., do the testnet activities. So you can even use it as a guidance for your testnet activities. Moving on, we have the last one, which is parallel. So the first step here, copy your address which you are using to farm, then pass the captcha and start mining. Step number 2, let's connect a wallet and use the bridge here. It's going to ask you to swap to parallel network. And now it's going to ask you to transfer some test Ethereum from Sepolia. If you don't have, you can use also, I'm going to suggest another Sepolia set. And well, it's not only for Sepolia, you can get a lot of test Ethereum here also on Goerli. You need Alchemy account, obviously, which you can do for 2 seconds, and yeah. So here you have to switch to Sepolia testnet. If you click, your wallet is gonna pop up and suggest to switch network. I did use the Sepolia faucet in a second, so there you can get 0.5 test Ethereum per 24 hours. And let's transfer 0.4, which is almost half, to the parallel testnet, using in this case the super bridge. After you're done with that step, you're gonna need to wait approximately around 3 minutes. Well, that's the suggested time. You can switch to dark, of course, so you're not burning your eyes. Transactions was confirmed. You heard the sound probably. And actually, it's calculated that it's gonna take around 5 minutes, so let's see. Probably it's gonna take 5 to 10 minutes, maybe not 3, which is the number I suggested little before. Anyway, the general thing we have to do is transfer Cipolate to parallel testnet so we can interact with the testnet activities here. Okay, finally, let's check. It has to be ready. It took more than 5 minutes, maybe. Yeah, okay, it's ready. 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so after you breach, 5 to 10 minutes. At least that's what it took for me. Let's create our account now here with some test money. And now all we have to do is perform testnet activities here. Let's do a deposit here with a MetaMask 0.1, for example. Of course, depending on the amount you breach, you have different numbers. You can supply more or less, or perform or supply twice. You know, as I said, the name of the game is always spam. What else you can do is, of course, if you have multiple wallets, you can make some transfers between your personal wallets, or you can, you know, transfer between friends, just so you can record more activity on the parallel test network. I have 2 addresses, so I'll probably do some transfers in between, and we usually exchange transfers in the Discord. After that, we're gonna go up here in the apps, we're gonna go to our wallet, and we're gonna get some gas tokens, or you can do that step first, whatever you decide. We'll wait a bit, and after that we're gonna perform some transfers. Yeah, you can do them, you can do few of them, what I suggest, so you can have more transactions. Let me transfer some USDC. I mean, you have to go and transfer all the tokens and make few, don't do it at once, just make few transactions so you can create more transactions. That's the goal. I know I repeat myself, but that's the key of the game. Then we're gonna move NFT to the wallet. We're gonna select something and we're gonna transfer that to our EVM wallet as well. As you can see, all the transactions cost test money. Let's do one more just for the example. Once you're done with that, go again to the lending platform. If you haven't yet, you know, supply here. You can perform a borrow as well. Then after you're done with all your testnet activities here, you have to go to apps and go to Airdrop. And here you're going to be asked for a code. Currently the server is down, but the moment you're watching the video, everything probably will be fine. I'll put a code in the description, but as far as I understand, there is a limit on your teams. So if my team is already full, you can go and join their Discord and find another code there. It's pretty easy, but in general, if you don't even have any troubles, join their Discord, because that's the place where you get the alpha, and also follow them on X. And pretty much that's it with Parallel as well. Those are the 3 free airdrops which I'm suggesting that you can farm. It's pretty easy. The whole rotation will probably take around 20 minutes, so it's not a lot of time to allocate. The potential is good, so why not? Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, and if you have questions, of course, use the comment section below, and I'll see you all with the next one.